All right, everybody, we are live at St. Martin's. Yes, I'm trying it again. I am back, Gen X Gamer here, and I thought we would do this new free airport. It was part of the Places 6 update, which they did do several things. I know one of them is now you can select in the settings for random go-arounds, so that's a thing now. And then also, if we go into the tower, check this out. A new layout for the aiders, which is pretty doggone cool. Check that out. And then also a different layout here in the deep right. We have selected runway 10 for our arrivals and departures. Currently, the wind is calm, which I don't know how much of a thing that is here at the Caribbean. It tends to be windy, really windy, but we're gonna go ahead and get this session kicked off. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I have ironed out the issues. OBS, I don't know, all my settings were jacked up and changed, so anytime I moved around the airfield, it was like really bad, jittery, blurry, all that stuff. I'm hoping that that's straightened around, but we shall see. This is what the airport looks like. Again, here is the beach view. The iconic
Juliana ground, Windward 1490 with information Quebec, ready to start.
The iconic end of runway 10 where everyone gets blasted. Hey, we got cars now traveling along the edge of the road. I mean, they look good. If you look from a distance, I mean, mind you, yeah, the wheels don't turn, but neither do they on the aircraft. But let's see. Let's go to a different view here. We'll go up here. I mean, look at that. The cars kind of look cool. They follow the pathway. That's kind of neat. So definitely some updates. Look at the big old cruise ship in the background. In fact, I think
Juliana ground.
I can't tell.
6332 with information Quebec, ready to start.
Oh, it looks like it's stationary. I thought maybe it was moving. But yeah, so let's get this one kicked off. We're already starting to get busy here. Let's go ahead and head on closer to the action here. Windward 1490, approved facing west.
Approved facing west. Windward
Let's got a
1490.
prop plane over there. Let's see. Let's do. Oh, we got an inside view today too, by the way. Let's go down here. There we go. Look at that. We're right next to it. That camera. And I'm going to kind of keep getting things set up here, so pardon me.
Juliana ground, Windward 73905 with information Quebec, ready to start.
So there are a lot of different little island hops, from what I understand. So they use these particular planes, de Havilland's DHC-6s, the Twin Otters. They use those quite a bit to hop around the island. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of those. Windward 73905 approved facing west. Blackfin 6332 approved facing west. So we got several of these asking for pushback.
Approved facing west. Blackfin 6332.
Windward 1490, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Windward 1490.
All right, so they're on the move. We got this one turning around, getting ready to taxi out of the general aviation area here.
Juliana ground, Windward 73905 ready to taxi.
right. Windward 7395, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10, Charlie Alpha. Windward 73905.
Juliana ground. Blackfin 6332 ready to taxi.
All right, there they go. It looks like we might have a nice little busy airport here today. It is just about almost the 1 o'clock in the afternoon hour. And we got Blackfin here that needs to start moving. Blackfin 6332, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. Blackfin 6332.
All right, there they go. We'll swing on down here, give you guys more of an aerial view so you see what's going on. Windward 1234, radar contact, continue approach. Hey, we got one coming in.
Windward 1234.
They're ways out yet. They are a ways out. All right, so we got another arrival that's going to be making contact with us probably here in the next few minutes. And then we have these 3 departures. Windward 1490, wind is calm, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. We'll go ahead and get them out of here immediately.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Windward 1490.
Nice sunny day here on the island. As we get ready for our first departure. And our next arrival is probably a good 15 miles out yet. All right, they are off and out of here.
Blackfin 65907 with information Quebec. Ready to start.
Windward 7395, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Windward 73905.
Juliana Tower, Windward 2850 and final 10.
Windward 2850, radar contact, continue approach. Windward 1234, runway 10, clear to land.
Roger, Windward 2850.
Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 1234.
All right, here goes our second departure of the day. We'll go ahead and head on down here a little closer to the action. Hanging out on the rooftop here. Of course, the beach is right there, the iconic beach. Blackfin 6332, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Blackfin 6332.
All right, and this is our last departure for now. Actually, I take that back. We have another one that just popped up on the board here. Windward 1490, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Windward 1490.
Blackfin 6332, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. Blackfin 6332.
Okay, and Blackfin is a Cessna Caravan. It's going to be the 208
Juliana
Bravo.
Ground, Frontier Flight 8026 with information, Quebec. Requesting push and start.
The 208 Bravo version. Blackfin 6597, approved facing west.
Approved facing west. Blackfin 65907.
And I am still getting a little bit of lag. I don't know if it's just graphic heavy or what, but I'm getting a little bit of lag when I go from camera view to camera view. All right, Blackfin is up and off the ground. Windward 7395, contact departure, as they have just cleared the mountain there.
Departure on 128.905. Windward 73905. Good day.
And we also have a Frontier flight that is boarding currently. Blackfin 6332, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Blackfin 6332. Good day.
There it is. There's the Frontier. And then in the other direction, we've got another Blackfin. And our first arrival of the day is coming in. Windward 1223. Here they come right now.
Juliana Ground. Blackfin 65907, ready to taxi.
Doing their daily island hops here in the Caribbean. Blackfin 6597, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Blackfin 65907.
Windward 1234, taxi to apron. They're going to hang it right here. Taxi on in. So there's no conflict between these two. And once they get by, we'll get Frontier pushed back here. Windward 2850, wind is calm, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 2850.
They look like they're about 10 miles out.
Juliana Tower, November 780, Charlie Romeo with final 10.
November 780, Charlie Romeo. Radar contact, continue approach.
Roger, November 780, Charlie Romeo.
All right, let's go ahead and get Frontier
Juliana
pushed
Ground,
back.
Sint Maarten 5537 with information, Quebec. Ready to start.
Frontier flight 8026, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Frontier Flight 8026.
Sint Maarten 5537, approved facing west. Or do they need
Approved
pushback?
facing west. Sint Maarten 5537.
Perfect. Okay, they're the little one behind this one. Let me see here. Go ahead and zoom over there in case y'all can't see him. He's right here. So he didn't need pushback. So he'll just kind of do the little loop-de-loo, circle around type dealy. Type dealio. All right, let's go ahead and check out Frontiers. They're being pushed back. And our next arrival will be here in about 5 minutes. Kind of tucked back behind the buildings there, coming on
Juliana
in.
Ground, WestJet 5738 with information, Quebec. Requesting push and start.
WestJet 5738, pushback approved. Expect runway 10. There's the pink colored one on the end there.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10. West Jet 5738.
And we're going to wait until this one comes in before we get Blackfin out of here. In
5537 ready to taxi.
fact, let's go ahead. We'll head on, let's head on down there. Yep, they're pretty close. St. Maarten 5537. Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Sint Maarten 5537. Juliana ground. Frontier flight 8026 ready to taxi.
All right, here they come on short final. Blackfin 6597. Line up behind. Blackfin 6597. Runway 10. Line up and wait.
Command requirement missing. Blackfin 65907.
Yeah, I know. I messed that
Runway
one up.
10. Line up and wait. Blackfin 65907.
Juliana Tower, C Barth 337 on final 10.
Juliana ground. Blackfin 1366 with information Quebec. Ready to start.
November 780 Charlie Romeo. Runway 10 cleared to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. November 780 Charlie Romeo.
Seabarth Tree 37. Radar contact, continue approach. Number 2 in line.
Roger. C Barth 337.
Looks like Frontier is ready. Frontier 8026. Taxi to runway 10. Frontier flight 8026. Taxi to runway 10. Please.
Taxi to runway 10. Runway 10. Frontier flight 8026.
Blackfin 6597. Wind is calm. Runway 10. Clear for takeoff. Go ahead and get them out of here.
Runway 10. Cleared for takeoff. Blackfin 65907.
Windward 2850. Taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Windward 2850.
All right, we'll get WestJet over here. Looks like they are ready.
West Jet 5738 ready to taxi.
WestJet 5738, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. West Jet 5738.
Blackfin 1366, approved, facing west.
Approved facing west. Blackfin 1366.
All right, here goes our first major airline of the day. We'll be taking off from runway 10. Blackfin 6597, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Blackfin 65907. Good day.
Frontier flight 8026, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. Frontier flight 8026.
Juliana Tower, windward 9704 on final 10.
Juliana ground. Blackfin 6297 with information Romeo. Ready to start.
November 780 Charlie Romeo, go around. We're going to have him go around.
November 780 Charlie Romeo.
That was my bad on that one. So we're going to have him go around. We'll see him again, though.
Juliana ground. Blackfin 1366 ready to taxi.
November 780 Charlie Romeo, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180.
We'll get him to turn off of the runway path. November 780 Charlie Romeo, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. November 780
Sint Maarten,
Charlie Romeo. Good day.
5537, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Sint Maarten 5537.
All right, there goes Frontier. See, where are they headed to? San Juan. TJSJ. It is an Airbus A320neo. Got to give it a little time with the bigger jet because of the jet wash. So we can't send this one right away. Blackfin 1366, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. Blackfin 1366.
Frontier Flight 8026, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Frontier Flight 8026. Good day.
Juliana ground. American 67902 with information, Romeo. Requesting push and start.
Hey, look at that big cruise ship moving in the background. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get this one out of here. St. Maarten 5537, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. Sint Maarten 5537.
I'm getting them in just a little tight here. Got this one coming up right on the rear. But they should get up rather quick here.
Going around Barth 337.
Ah! I got burned. I definitely got burned on that one. Barth 337, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Barth 337.
Yeah, they would have made it. They would have made
Juliana
it.
Tower, Victor Papa Alpha, Victor Quebec on final 10.
All right, so let's go ahead and take care of St. Maarten. St. Maarten 5537, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Sint Maarten 5537. Good day.
WestJet 5735. WestJet 5738, runway 10, clear for takeoff. We'll go ahead and get them out of here.
Command property error. WestJet 5738.
Command property,
Runway 10. Clear for takeoff. WestJet 5738.
Blackfin 6297, approved, facing west. American 6792, pushback approved, facing west.
Approved facing west. Blackfin 6297.
Windward 9704, radar contact, continue approach. Runway 10, clear to land.
Pushback approved. Facing west. American 67902.
Roger. Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 9704.
All right, here goes WestJet.
Juliana ground. Blackfin 6297 ready to taxi.
737-800. Also, I did go in and bolster the schedule a little bit, so it is a little busier than what the original schedule for this airport normally is. Just to make it a little more challenging, a little more fun. All right, off they go. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and... Don't know if I can get that other one out of here in time. I better wait. WestJet 5738, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905, WestJet 5738. Good day. Juliana ground, American 67902 ready to taxi.
American 6792, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha, American 67902.
All right, we'll get them taxiing down there. Victor Papa Alpha, Victor Quebec. Radar contact, continue approach. Number 2 in line.
Roger. Victor Papa Alpha, Victor Quebec.
Blackfin 6297, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Go ahead and get that little guy moving.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Blackfin 6297.
And there's our next arrival. They're keeping us a little busy here today. This airport's a lot of fun. So far I'm enjoying it. Windward 9704, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Windward 9704.
Victor Papa Alpha, Victor Quebec, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Victor Papa
They're
Alpha,
out of
Victor
ways.
Quebec.
Blackfin 1366, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Wind is calm.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. Blackfin 1366.
We got some views from inside the airport. It's always fun to set up a view from in the airport. All right, let's pop on back out. In fact, let's go ahead and go to this view for a second. Then we'll get American on the runway and get them ready to roll. If you're enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit that like, that bell, that sub. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Of course, there's always live chat too. Feel free to drop a comment in the live chat. Appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me today here at St. Maarten's. America 6792, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. American 67902.
Juliana Tower, Windward 6496 on final 10.
Windward 6496. Radar contact, continue approach.
Roger. Windward 6496.
All right, there goes Blackfin. They got to really climb to make it over the mountains. And I got to give them a little time. I can't have American right up their hind end. American 6792, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. American 67902.
All right, our American flight is an Airbus 319, and it is headed to Charlotte, North Carolina. Blackfin 1366, contact departure. Good day.
Departure on 128.95, Blackfin 1366. Good day.
All right. Our next one is Blackfin, but we have to wait for this other one coming in. American 6792, contact departure.
Departure on 128.95, American 6792. Good day.
Blackfin 6297 to runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait.
Well,
Blackfin
looks like they're going to
6297.
go around.
Juliana ground. Spirit Wings 9R176 with information Romeo. Requesting push and start.
And why, sir, are you going around? Is this one of the random
Juliana
go-arounds?
ground. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec is going around. We had a strange indication. We rather investigate it before landing.
Okay, there it is. There's the random go-around. Very nice touch. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec. Contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec.
They'll get you straightened around here. Blackfin 6297, runway 10, clear for takeoff. So that's a nice little touch.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Blackfin 6297.
Juliana Tower, windward 9R160 on final 10.
Windward 960, radar contact, continue approach. Windward 6496, runway 10, clear to land. Spirit Wings 9176, pushback approved, facing west. Go ahead and get Spirit Wings
Runway
pushback.
10, cleared to land. Windward 64906. Pushback approved facing west. Spirit Wings 9R176.
Okay, so we've got two coming in. This one just departed. And then we've got Spirit Wings on pushback. So that's what we have going on. Go ahead and head in the tower for a second. You guys can see the nice colors on the aiders. Very nice touch. Blackfin 6297, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. Blackfin 6297. Good day.
All right, there's Spirit, just about ready to go. Hope y'all are doing well. For some weird reason, I'm a little under the weather.
Juliana ground. Spirit Wings 9R176 ready to taxi.
I kind of like the whole raw nostrils, sore throat, whatever, phlegm building up kind of day. Spirit Wings 9176, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. Just a typical...
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. Spirit Wings 9R176.
typical fall day in Michigan. Windward 9160, runway 10, cleared to land. Number 2, in line.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Windward 9R160.
There we go. We'll watch Spirit taxi on out from the tower here. I think I added somewhere around 8 to 10 more aircraft for this time
Juliana
block.
Tower, windward
For this hour.
8417 on final 10.
Windward 8417, radar contact, continue approach.
Roger, windward 8417.
And our wind is still calm at this hour. And we're going to have to hold them and just wait for this one coming in. This windward is a de Havilland DHC-6 Twin Otter. And our Spirit Wings flight today is an A321. It's going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Spirit Wings 9176, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Spirit Wings 9176.
All right, we'll have windward here, taxi to the apron. They're going to come in here on taxiway Charlie. They're going to hang a right is what they'll do. Windward 6496, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, windward 64906.
So they'll take a right there on Alpha Echo. Spirit Wings 9176, wind is calm, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Let's get them right on the roll.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Spirit Wings 9176.
Still got 2 more coming in. Windward 8417, runway 10, cleared to land. Number 2 in line.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Windward 8417.
All right, there goes Spirit. I've never flown Spirit, and I don't ever plan to. I've not heard the best things about Spirit Airlines. All right, there they go, clearing the mountain.
Juliana ground. Soar 138 with information, Romeo. Requesting push and start.
Soar 138, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Soar 138.
Oh, let's see what airline that is. Okay, that's an ATR 42300. The twin prop. You can hear them spooling up.
Juliana ground, American 3489er with information, Romeo, requesting push and start.
Juliana Tower, November 780, Charlie Romeo and final 10.
American 3489, pushback approved, facing west. Spirit Wings 9176, contact departure. Good day. November 780, Charlie Romeo. Radar contact, continue approach. So we got them stacking up, coming in.
American 3489er. Departure on 128.905. Spirit Wings 9176. Good day.
Roger. November 780, Charlie Romeo.
Things are getting a little busy once again here on the island.
160 is going around. We have a strange indication we'd rather investigate before landing.
All right, so they're obviously having an issue. They are going around. Some type of instrument indication. Windward 9160, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, windward 9160. Juliana ground, Soar 138 ready to taxi.
Windward 9160, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905, windward 9160.
I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Sorry about that, folks. Not sure what's going on there. Soar 138, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Hold short of taxiway Charlie. Soar 138.
Juliana ground, American 3489 ready to taxi.
All right, there they go. Let's go ahead and head back into the tower here. We'll do an outside view. Or I should say a window view. So I have them holding short of Charlie, which is the next taxiway coming up. Because that American is sitting there. They are ready to go. American 3489, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. American 3489.
Soar 138, continue taxi. And they'll be following
Continue
American.
Taxi. Soar 138.
Looks like we have a British Airways that is going to be requesting pushback
Juliana
here soon.
ground, Caribbean 9738 with information Romeo. Requesting push and start.
All right, let's go ahead and get this one out of here once these two pass by. We'll get them on pushback. November 780 Charlie Romeo, runway 10 cleared to land. Second in line.
Runway 10, clear to land. November 780,
All
Charlie
right, we got this
Romeo.
one coming in.
Juliana Tower, Blackfin 3250 and final 10.
Black 23250, radar contact, continue approach.
Roger, Blackfin 3250.
All right, as soon as this one gets by Caribbean, we'll get them pushed back. Caribbean 9738, pushback approved facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Caribbean 9738.
All right, and then we have Windward that just came in. Windward 8417, taxi to Apron via Charlie.
Taxi to Apron via Charlie. Windward 8417.
All right, this one's about 10 miles out. I'm going to wait. I am going to wait. It's probably even closer. And it takes a while for these jets to turn around. I mean, they've got to completely turn around the opposite direction. So we'll wait till after this one lands, so we're not hurrying them too much here. Blackfin 3250, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Blackfin 3250.
All right, how are we doing on pushback here? Good deal. All right, let's go ahead and head on down to the airfield, shall we? All right, so we're less than 5 miles out here. American 3489, runway 10, line up behind next landing.
Runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. American 3489. Juliana ground, Caribbean 9738 ready to taxi. Juliana Tower, Barth 337 on final 10.
Caribbean 9738, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Negative, unknown command, Caribbean 9738.
Caribbean 9738, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha, Caribbean 9738.
right, here they come.
Juliana Ground, November 780, Charlie Romeo is going around. We had a strange invitation. We'd rather investigate it before landing.
So they've got an issue. So we're having all kinds of issues here today with aircraft going around. So it might be a little too frequent to have that setting on, because now that's like the third one, I think. America 3489, runway 10, line up and wait. November 780, Charlie Romeo, turn right, heading 180.
Runway 10, line up and wait. American 3489.
Turn right heading 180. November 780, Charlie Romeo.
November 780, Charlie Romeo, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905. November 780, Charlie Romeo.
America 3489, runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. American 3489.
Sea Barth, tree 37, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Sea Barth Tree 37.
Okay, here goes American. And we'll have to wait for the next arrival. Hey, check out that cool van down there. Reminds me of the 70s. That's a 70s van all day long. All right. American is in the air. Soar 138, runway 10, line up behind next landing.
Runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. Soar 138.
Yeah, so I think the probability of go-arounds probably needs to be reduced a little bit, whatever the percentage is. America 3489, contact departure. However, I do like the idea,
Departure on 128.905. American 3489.
but it could just be a little too frequent.
Juliana Tower, Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec on final 10.
Now, I could see it a little more frequent percentage-wise if, let's say, the conditions were stormy, windy, and planes are having trouble coming in because of the wind, that kind of thing. But it is a nice touch if they have an abnormal indicate. Boy, was that jank. What in the world?
766 with information Romeo, ready to start.
What in the world was that? Total jankiness. I mean, just seeing that, I'm so confused right now. Blackfin 3250, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Blackfin 3250.
Soar 138, runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Soar 138.
All right, so we have Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec that is now back in line for approach on 10 after their go around. Let's go ahead and get them straight away here. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec.
Windward 766, pushback approved, facing west. Windward 766 approved, facing west. That's my fault.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck, just approve. Windward 766.
I know you don't.
Approved facing west. Windward 766.
Okay, so this is the next one coming in, and then we'll get this Caribbean out of here. as they are patiently waiting. SOAR 138, contact departure.
Departure on 128.9 or 5. SOAR 138. Good day.
All right, they're coming in on runway 10. It's a Twin Otter. Caribbean 9738, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Caribbean 9738. Juliana ground, windward 766, ready to taxi.
Windward 766, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha Charlie, November Charlie. No, it's not going to let me do it that way. Windward 766, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Windward 766.
Barth Tree 37, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Barth Tree 37.
Barth Tree 37, hold position. Windward 766, hold position.
Hold position. Barth Tree 37.
Looks like I might have a conflict with those two. Caribbean 9738, runway 10, clear for takeoff. We're going to go ahead and get these guys out of here.
Runway 10.
And then we'll try and deal with that situation down there.
Juliana Tower. Windward 5360 on final 10.
Windward 5360. Radar contact, continue approach.
Roger. Windward
Okay.
5360.
We'll head on down here.
Juliana ground. Caribbean 6516 with information Romeo. Requesting push and start.
And I think that's going to be the issue. I might be able to get him out of here on Delta. Let's see if I can. Windward 766, runway 10 at Delta. Yeah, I can.
Runway 10 at Delta. Windward 766.
So we'll just have him take off right here at Delta. Windward 5360, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Windward 5360.
Windward 766, runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff. Wind is calm.
Runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff. Windward 766.
Barth Tree 37, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Barth Tree 37.
And we'll go in here just for a quick second. Look at the 8er so you could see I actually have to take STB 37 down 10 in order to get down to their apron for parking. So kind of had to finagle all this. All right, there goes Windward. Get them in the air here. Caribbean 6516, pushback approved facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Caribbean 6516.
All right, and I think we can handle this one now. Barth Tree 37, continue taxi.
Juliana ground. Barth Tree 37. Request crossing runway 10. Barth Tree 37.
Barth Tree 37, cross runway 10. You got
Cross
it.
runway 10. See Barth 337.
You got it, but don't be diddling around.
Juliana Tower, windward 90160 on final 10.
Caribbean 9738, contact departure. Windward 766, contact departure. Windward 9160, radar contact, continue approach. All right, so we got
Departure on 128.95, Caribbean 9738. Good day.
a line of 3 of them coming on
Departure
in.
on 128.95, windward 766. Good
In
day.
fact, let's go ahead and head on down there.
Roger, windward 90160.
We'll watch some of the action as it comes in. This guy has got to get moving, though. Get your butt moving to your parking and get off the tarmac. Please. Please don't take forever turning. It should not even have been that close.
Juliana
What in the
ground,
world?
Caribbean 6516, ready to taxi.
Caribbean 6516, runway 10, via Alpha.
Runway 10, via Alpha. Caribbean 6516.
All right, they must have got whatever they need to sort it out. And oh, look at that. Let's go right into the grass. Oh my Lord. What in the world is going on there? What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? What a clown. Now, we'll see if we can get him to taxi where he needs to go. But we have to wait till this big boy goes by. I mean, what is that about? My goodness. Windward 9160, wind is calm, runway 10, clear to land. Number 2 in line.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Windward 90160.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to crash into something. I don't know. I've never seen that before. But I know they were having problems and they had to go around. But I guess we'll just say they're still having some problems. Everybody's got problems these days. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec, taxi to apron via Alpha, please.
Taxi to apron, via Alpha. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec.
Are you going to be able to move? Are you going to be able to do anything?
Juliana ground, Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec. Are you sure this is the most logical routing?
Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec.
I don't think it's going to pick up the routing it needs to go because it's off the
Juliana ground,
taxiway.
Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec. We request a more logical routing.
Look, I'm telling you, just get wherever you need to go, however you need to do it here. Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec.
Caribbean 6516, runway 10, line up behind next landing.
Runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. Caribbean 6516.
Well, it looks like they're going to be
Tower,
sitting there.
Number 780, Charlie Romeo with final 10. Juliana ground, Victor Papa Alpha Victor Quebec. We request a more logical routing.
Hey, what is going on, Trash Laser Guitarist? Nice to have you here. I don't know if you saw this little fiasco we just had with this, I don't know what it is, Beechcraft Bonanza, I think. It did a jank turn off the runway into the grass. Kind of crazy. But glad to have you here. Yeah, I know. It's I don't know, it's something every stream. There's something weird every stream. But I think as punishment, we're just going to let them sit there. We'll let them sit there for all to see. I don't even care. Windward 5360, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Windward 5360.
Right? No kidding. That little swirl was pretty epic. Caribbean 6516, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Caribbean 6516.
November 780, Charlie Romeo, runway 10, clear to land. Number 2 in line.
Runway 10, clear to land. November 780, Charlie Romeo.
Yeah. So they did the Tower Places 6 update, and one of the updates was it's in the settings. You can select if you want to have random go-arounds, and this little guy was one of them, stating something about some abnormality upon approach to landing, so they went around, and then they came back in and did all this janky stuff. So I don't know if it has to do with that or if it's just something broken, but that's like a new thing now. Yeah. It's a free airport. It's free. It has some kind of a bug. Yeah, who knows, right? Caribbean 6516, contact departure. And then, like the Aiders.
128.95, Caribbean 6516.
I mean, this is pretty cool. In fact, while I'm in here, I could just delete that stupid thing. Let me see. Of course, I'll get a penalty for deleting it, but let's just get him out of there. But this is a pretty cool update. What they did here. Nice colored layout for the Aiders.
Juliana Tower, November 610 Kilo November on final 10.
November 610 Kilo November. Radar contact, continue approach.
Roger. November 610 Kilo November.
All right, we got this one coming in on short final. But so far, I am having fun with this airport. I did go in and bolster the schedule a little bit, so it'd be a little bit busier. It's been consistent the whole time, which has been nice. Otherwise, I think there would have been times I'd have been sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Did you tweaked it? Okay. You know, that's a good idea too. Yeah, you could just max the thing out and then bring it down in the slider. Windward 9160, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Windward 9160.
Now, do you know, did they do the update to all of the Aiders in all the other airports, or is it just this one that they started doing it? I don't know if the update actually updated all those or not. This is the first airport I've played after the update. I don't know if you know or not. All right, looks like we got another one that's going to be coming in too. So a steady stream coming in. And man, it has gotten cloudy here. You know, I'm in the Saginaw area, and it is cloudy and windy, and it looks like it might rain here. I'm like, why is my office getting darker and darker and darker? And I got some kind of cold. I got something going on where my sinuses are all raw. Typical Michigan, right? Typical Michigan. Okay, so the next one coming on in. In fact, we'll go ahead and head down a little closer to the action, get out of the tower. November 610 Kilo, November, runway 10, clear to land. Number 2 in line.
Runway 10, clear to land. November 610 Kilo November.
All right, so we have another Cessna Caravan 208 Bravo coming in. Okay. Yeah, so maybe they're going to start doing it with this airport, with all the other ones they make. I don't know. It'd be nice to have them all consistent.
Juliana Tower, Blackfin 2910 on final 10.
Blackfin 2910, radar contact, continue approach.
Negative, him in the air. Blackfin 2910.
Blackfin 2910, radar contact, continue approach. I know you heard me the first time.
Roger, Blackfin 2910.
What? No, look at that one. I caught the tail end of it. It didn't run into the grass, but that is jank. How in the world do you land from here and turn off at Bravo? It needs to be a minimum of Charlie, and I think that's even too close. But that's Bravo. That's Charlie. And then you got Delta, and then you got Echo, and then you got Foxtrot further down. Why are we utilizing Bravo on these ridiculous landings? I mean, this is crazy. All right, let's just get them moving. November 780, Charlie Romeo, taxi to Apron via Alpha Charlie, runway 10 Foxtrot. I mean, they've got to go down the runway anyway.
Via Alpha.
Look
Charlie,
at this.
Runway 10 Foxtrot. November 780, Charlie Romeo.
They have to go down there anyway. I don't know. And now it wants to do this loop at Mike Tango Charlie. And clearly I'm not used to this airport with doing all of that. Now I've tried to say like Alpha Echo. It doesn't respond. You could say Alpha Foxtrot. It doesn't respond. Alpha Charlie November. So I can't get them to turn down those taxiways for some reason at this particular airport. And I can at other airports. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there either. Yeah, brake checks. That's a new feature in Tower Places 6. Brake checks. Yeah, your sinuses are a mess too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on all kinds of crap, and it's just I'm fighting it hard, but it's getting worse. I can tell. Okay, let me see. Blackfin, I better take care of them. Blackfin 2910, runway 10, clear to land. Number 2 in line.
Command requirement missing. Blackfin 2910.
Seriously? Blackfin 2910, runway 10, clear to land. Thank you for listening.
Runway 10, clear to land. Blackfin 2910.
And so now I'm faced with this other dilemma, right? Because we see what's happening here. Now he's got to go to Charlie, right? That's where he's at. Let's just head on out here for a second. That's where he's at. And where do you think this guy's going to go when he lands? You think he'll go to Bravo this time, or do you think he'll go to Charlie? Yeah, we'll botch and glitch.
Sea breeze 51 on final 10.
Let's see. Let's see what happens. This just looks like a train wreck to me. Yep. And we're going to turn off on Charlie right into this one. I knew it. 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 I absolutely knew it. I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. Yes, I knew it. You be clowning. You be clowning. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh. Yeah. Yep, Collision 101. This is how you do it in the Caribbean. Okay, let's just run in here. Let's just delete this guy. Yeah, I hate deleting aircraft. I really do, but just get out of here. Get. Okay, November 7th, Charlie Romeo. Cross runway 10. I don't know.
Cross runway 10.
There they go.
November 780, Charlie Romeo.
There they go. Sea breeze 5-1, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Sea breeze 5-1.
November 70. November 780, Charlie Romeo. Taxi to apron via Foxtrot.
Taxi to April via Foxtrot.
I just want you to go straight in. I think we got it. I think we got him to do it. Maybe. Is he going to circle around again? No, don't do that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like confused now with what's going on here.
Juliana ground. JetBlue 2662 with information Sierra. Requesting push and start.
What are we doing? November 184 Delta Mike. Approved. Expect runway 10.
Negative. Need pushback
You
truck.
do. You need
November
pushback
184
truck.
Delta Mike.
November 184 Delta Mike. Pushback approved. Facing west. All right, they're over here.
Pushback approved facing west. November 184 Delta Mike.
JetBlue 2662. It looks like they are going to be
Juliana
requesting
Tower,
pushback.
Sunrise 7672 on final 10.
Sunrise 7672, runway 10. Continue approach. Yeah, this episode's
Runway 10,
becoming a train
Roger.
wreck.
Sunrise 7672.
Hey, I mean, what better way to do a train
Juliana
wreck than to do it
Sunrise
live?
90941 with information Sierra. Requesting push and start.
JetBlue 2662. Oh my word. Look at this. Where do you think he went? Now I can't get JetBlue out of there. I can't get anybody out of there. I can't get any of them out of there because of this clown. Blackfin 2910, taxi to apron.
Taxi to Apron. Blackfin 2910.
All right, looks like they're going to go down to Foxtrot. Looks like they're going to come in this way, which I would never have them do. Yeah, I would say this airport needs a little work. Yes, it is. Yep, what is going on with the student pilot today?
Juliana ground. November 184 Delta Mike ready to taxi.
A little too much Crown Royal. November 184 Delta Mike. Taxi to runway 10. Sunrise 7672, runway 10, clear to land. Your second in line.
Taxi to runway 10. November 184 Delta Mike.
Runway 10. Clear to land.
JetBlue
Sunrise
2662,
7672.
pushback approved facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. JetBlue 2662.
Okay, and we've got this one over here. What is that one's call sign? Sunrise? Sunrise 90941. Pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Sunrise 90941.
All right, we got this one coming in, so we got to hold this one. The fact that they have to turn around in the opposite direction, it just takes a while. Got to give them a little more time when they're coming in like that. Just can't get them turned around quick enough. All right. Well, the airport's definitely been consistently busy, so I'm very glad I changed the schedule. All right, they're about a mile and a half out. definitely a nice airport to have.
Juliana Tower, windward 5064 on final 10.
Juliana ground, JetBlue 2662 ready to taxi.
Can't complain when it's free.
Juliana ground, Sunrise 90941 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 2662, runway 10 via Alpha.
Runway 10, via Alpha, JetBlue 2662.
No! No! What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't deal with this today. I mean, I really should just let JetBlue hit him. I just should, but JetBlue 2662, hold position. November 184 Delta Mike, runway 10, line up behind next landing. Windward 5064, radar contact, continue approach.
Hold position, JetBlue 2662.
Sunrise 90941, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. And then we're going to have to delete this
Runway
clown.
10, line up behind next landing aircraft. November 184 Delta Mike.
I don't think I've ever had to delete so many
Windward 5064.
in one episode.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Sunrise
Wow.
90941.
JetBlue 2662, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, JetBlue 2662.
I don't know, maybe they're all boozing it up today. Shouldn't be doing that and flying planes. You know what I think I've got? Let me go down here. Which one is it? This one, the beach? Yeah, there we go. Whoa. Hey, it's like we're literally at the beach instead of Michigan. Windward 5064, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 5064.
Sunrise 7672, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Sunrise 7672.
Sunrise 7672, cross runway 28.
Cross runway 28. Sunrise 7672.
So we got to get him to backtrack. So we're going to have to wait for him to come all the way back. Over the mega yacht. Yes, the mega yacht. Okay, how far out are you? So we gotta wait for this one to come back and somehow get this one out now before this one comes in. This is gonna be fun. Oh my goodness. Can we go any slower? Yeah, they're going pretty slow. But gotta be safe, kids. Gotta be safe. Yeah, we'll get them out of here, all right. All right, let's go back. Let's go back down here on the beach. November 184 Delta Mike, wind is calm, runway 10. Cleared for takeoff. November 184 Delta Mike, runway 10. Cleared for takeoff.
Negative, unknown command. November 184 Delta Mike. Runway 10. Cleared for takeoff. November 184 Delta Mike.
Yeah, the spacing, Miles. Yeah, that could be. JetBlue 2662, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. JetBlue 2662.
JetBlue 2662, hold position. I'm gonna wait.
Hold position. JetBlue 2662.
I am gonna wait. Yeah, I don't think there's time. Yeah, the spacing to 10 miles. Yeah, that could be something that would help that out. Might have to experiment with that and see. November 184 Delta Mike, contact departure. JetBlue 2662, runway 10, line up behind next landing.
Departure on 128.95. November 184
JetBlue
Delta Mike.
2662, hold position.
Runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. JetBlue 2662. Hold position. JetBlue 2662.
All right, here they come. Another view from the beach. Total guess on which taxiway they're going to take. Windward 5064, exit at taxiway Delta. See if it'll do it.
Exit at taxiway Delta. Windward 5064.
Well, they're going to do it. They're actually going to do it. I mean, normally when they're landing like that, you don't give them taxi instructions typically till they turn off of the runway because the workload's so heavy in the cockpit. But might have to do it, otherwise they just get off on the wrong one. Windward 5064, taxi to ramp. JetBlue 2662, wind is calm, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Here we go, we're going to get the jet blast.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. JetBlue 2662.
But you almost need sand blowing in the air right here. All this sand be blowing in our faces. Sunrise 90941, runway 10, line up and wait. But we're going to have to give them time.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Sunrise 90941.
Being their turboprop coming after this big airliner taking off because of the jet wash. Yeah, I mean, some of those videos, man, some of those people, they don't brace themselves properly and they get thrown around. It's rather comical. And I've seen people like keep getting pushed back and then they end up being pushed right into the water. Hats are flying. Why are you even wearing a hat there? But yeah, hats are flying. Bodies are flying, sand's flying. It's a good time. It looks like a good time. JetBlue 2662, contact departure. Sunrise 9941, wind is calm, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Spool them up.
Departure on 128.905, JetBlue 2662. Good day.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Sunrise 90941.
There they go.
On a tower. Spirit Wings 5036 on final 10.
Spirit Wings 5036, radar contact, continue approach.
Roger. Spirit Wings 5036.
Wow, it's actually calming down a little bit now. We have no more departures. I think I've been at it for about an hour and 20 minutes now. Time goes by when you're having fun. Now, I haven't been paying attention. I wonder how many of these general aviation aircraft have been hitting the mountain. Because I know some of them by default, their climb rate in the sim is not, it's not variable. Looks like they might clear it. I don't know. Let's see, do I have another view here that I can go to? Yes. Look at that. Smack right into the top of them trees. Yep, that might be another thing that needs to be fixed too. They would definitely have hit the tops of those trees. Sunrise 90941, contact departure if you're still alive.
Departure on 128.905. Sunrise 90941.
Spirit Wings 5036, wind is calm, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Spirit Wings 5036.
Juliana Tower, Frontier Flight 7093 on final 10.
Yeah, all traffic does a procedural right turn instead of just going straight out like that. Yep. And they surely wouldn't go smack dab into a mountain on purpose, that's for sure. But yeah, they, you know, once they clear that runway, they get so high. What is it, 1,000 feet, and then they start to make their turn. I do believe. Of course, it depends on airport and terrain and all that, but yeah, no heavies. And I don't know in the real world if the runway can even handle a heavy if it's long enough. I do know they do have some cargo jets, but they're the, you know, they're the smaller ones. They're not heavy. They might just be your typical 737, 747. Yeah, 747. Didn't back in the day, didn't KLM used to come into this airport and out of this airport with 747s? Seems like I remember that being a thing back in the day. I could be wrong. It seems like KLM 747s used to fly in and out of here. Frontier Flight 7093, radar contact, continue approach. Yeah, we got a whole line of commercial aircraft coming in.
5632 on final 10.
Okay, yeah, KLM did, yeah. Heck, why not? Let's go down here. Why not? Let's watch this one come in over our heads. Hang on to your butts. And Spirit will definitely be going down there. But I think you're right about the 10-mile separation. That might have to be a thing. Could probably research how they actually do it in real life. Spirit Wings 5036, taxi to ramp, cross runway 28.
Taxi to ramp. Cross
We'll just
runway
get them to do it right away here.
5036.
This one's coming in hot. This Frontier. Frontier is coming in hot. This could get exciting. I might have to
Juliana
have
Tower,
Frontier go
Lotto
around.
1543 on final 10.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be 10 miles separation. Let's just go ahead and we'll just click it and see what happens here. And we'll have Frontier go around. Frontier Flight 7093, go around.
Go around. Frontier Flight 7093.
Frontier Flight 7093, turn right, heading 180.
Turn right heading 180. Frontier Flight 7093.
Frontier Flight 7093, contact departure.
Departure on 128.95. Frontier Flight 7093. Good day.
Yep, that was not going to happen. United 5632, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. United 5632.
Yep, typical Spirit, man. Hairpin turns. Hairpin turns and a fee for this bag and a fee for that bag and a fee for that bag. Probably get a fee if you have one of those colostomy bags, too.
Juliana Tower, Delta 5644 on final 10.
Delta 5644, runway 10. Clear to land. Velodo 1543, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Delta 5644.
Runway 10, clear to land. Lotto 1543.
Velado. Say it right, Bill. Velado.
Juliana ground. Spirit Wings 5036. We request a more logical reading.
What are you talking about? You literally are in your terminal where you were supposed to go, and something's messed up there. Man, I'm finding all kinds of issues at this. Whoa! At this airport. I mean, look at this. A more logical routing. I just told you to taxi to the ramp. Spirit Wings 5036, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Spirit Wings
Yeah, it actually says
Juliana ground. Spirit wind 5036.
Volado, V-O-L-O-D-O. V-O-L-O-D-O. But they're pronouncing it like Volado. Yeah. Kind of weird. But this is broken. Absolutely broken. I mean, look. Let me do this. Look at this. Let's just jam the wing right into there. That's what I mean about these Spirit pilots, man. Spirit Airlines is jank. So I think we're going to hold United. I'm going to try just holding, like, I don't know, hold United down there. Let this one come in. This next one come in here. Let's see, right there. We'll let him come in. We'll just see if we can botch this all up. Then we have a Delta coming up right on the rear. So that's fun. But why not? We'll let them stack up and see if we can turn them all around. Jeez. Oh, my Lord. Oh, this has been a fun one. Spirit Airlines is broken. Okay, we got this Delta coming in. In fact, will this one turn off? He might actually make it and turn off. Okay, that's even better yet. Volado 1543, taxi to ramp via Charlie Alpha. Volado. Velodo. Whatever you are. Velato. 1543, taxi to ramp via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to ramp.
I can't even say it right.
Volado 1543. Juliana
Yeah.
ground. Volado 1543. We request a more logical routing.
You do. Volado 1543, taxi to ramp via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie Alpha. Volado
Okay.
1543. Juliana Tower, windward 3138 on final 10.
Volado 1543, taxi to ramp. Just give it a basic instruction.
Taxi to ramp. Volado 1543.
Volado 1543, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo Charlie. Alpha Alpha. Yeah, like I can't get either
Juliana ground. Volado 1543. We request a more logical routing.
I haven't been able to get like Alpha Echo to work or Alpha Charlie November or Alpha Alpha to work. United 5632, taxi to yeah, I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait till Delta gets further down there. Yeah, maybe it'll be helpful. They can kind of see some of the apparent issues going on. And again, I mean, there could be a couple things that I'm just doing wrong or I'm an idiot or whatever. But if so, people could point those things out too. United 5632, taxi to ramp, cross runway 28.
Taxi to ramp. Cross runway 28. United 5632.
Another 5644, taxi to ramp. Via Charlie, cross runway 28.
Taxi to ramp. Via Charlie. Cross runway 28. Delta 5644.
Okay, they should be swinging around. And then we've got windward coming in. Windward 3138. Runway 10 cleared to land. They're out about 20 miles.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Windward 3138.
18, 20 miles, somewhere in there. And yes, Spirit Wings is still just kind of hanging out. They are still kind of hanging out over there.
Juliana ground. JetBlue 3681 with information Sierra. Requesting push and start.
So let's just go ahead and we're going to get rid of Spirit so we don't have to look at that anymore. All right. JetBlue 3681, pushback approved facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. JetBlue 3681.
All right, we got the March of the Penguins happening down 28. We'll get them in here. And we'll have this JetBlue on pushback. And we got them about 15 miles out or so. Yeah, get some of these bugs taken care of. And this is definitely a fun airport. Fun airport. The visuals are nice and appealing. And even with some of the quirkiness going on, which can be to be expected, I'm definitely enjoying it. United 5632, hold position.
Hold position. United 5632.
All right. Our inbound flight is about 10 miles out. So still plenty of time to get all this sorted here.
Juliana ground. JetBlue 3681 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 3681, runway 10 via Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha. JetBlue 3681.
United 5632, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. United 5632.
All right. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully this video's helpful. I would say definitely these planes pulling off at Bravo's an issue. The go-around, or the frequency of go-arounds could be an issue potentially. I haven't had one in a little while now, but I think I had 3 of them, I think. So that could be a thing. And then a couple other weird ones, like the Spirit in that particular slot. I don't know if we'll have another one try to go in that slot, and we'll see if it does the same thing. But I don't know how long I'm going to go.
Juliana Ground, Delta
Yeah,
8369 with information. Sierra, requesting push and start.
I've been at it for about an hour and 46 minutes. So I'm probably not going to go too much longer. A nice shot with that one coming in. JetBlue 3681, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. JetBlue 3681.
Windward 3138, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Windward 3138.
It looks like we have a Delta that's boarding currently. JetBlue 3681, wind is calm, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. JetBlue 3681.
Juliana Tower. Windward 52901 on final 10.
Windward 5291, radar contact, continue approach.
Roger. Windward 52901.
Juliana Ground, JetBlue 6065 with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Delta E369, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Delta 8369.
Juliana Ground, Windward 5811 with information Sierra, ready to start.
Yeah, and probably the other thing is some of the general aviation going into the mountain, too. That would be the other thing off the top of my head. Windward 5811, pushback approved, facing west.
Negative, I don't need pushback truck, just approved. Windward 5811.
Windward 5811 approved, facing west. My bad.
Approved facing west. Windward 5811.
All right, Delta's currently on pushback. And then we also have this JetBlue. That'll be ready for pushback also once we clear him out. JetBlue 3681, contact departure. Good day.
Departure on 128.9 or 5. JetBlue 3681. Good day. Juliana Ground, Delta 8369 ready to taxi.
Delta A369, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. Delta 8369.
Juliana Ground, Windward 5811 ready to taxi.
Windward 5811, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10, via Charlie, Alpha. Windward 5811.
All right, once Windward gets past that JetBlue on Alpha, we'll go ahead and push that one back. Then we also have another Windward that is coming
Juliana Ground,
in.
Saw 1796 with information. Sierra, requesting push and start.
Windward 5291, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 52901.
Soar 1796. Pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. So 1796.
JetBlue 6065, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing west. JetBlue 6065.
All right, so we have a nice stream here of departures. And we have one arrival that'll be coming in. They are about, still a good 12 miles out. And we'll wait until they come in before we have Delta take off. You can hear those props spooling up in the background. Gotta love those ATRs. ATR 42 300. Our JetBlue today is headed to JFK.
Juliana ground. So 1796, ready to taxi.
A320neo. JetBlue 6065, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. They're not quite ready yet. It was the other one that called me. Source 1796, taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. So 1796.
Juliana ground. JetBlue 6065 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 6065, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha. JetBlue 6065.
All right, so they're on their way down here to 10. And we got a couple here that are waiting for the next inbound. Takes a little while for these larger aircraft to completely turn around. So we just elected to wait until this one comes in. It's another Twin Otter.
Juliana ground. United 7023 with information Sierra. Requested push and start.
Well-known island hoppers. That's what those are. Nice workhorses. United 7023, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing west. United 7023.
And we're going to have a nice stream of departures here. Still a nice sunny, calm day here in the Caribbean. If you are enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit that like, that bell, that sub. Helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate all the love and support. So it's a fun one here at Sint Maarten. Delta 8369 runway 10 lineup behind next landing.
Runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. Delta 8369.
Delta 8369, wind is calm, runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff. All right, we're going to get these guys rolling.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Delta 8369er.
We'll get these rolling, get this cleaned up here.
United 7023, ready to taxi.
United 7023, taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10, via Alpha. United 7023.
Windward 5291, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Windward 52901.
Windward 5811, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Windward 5811.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to have some frame rate issues too. Not sure what's going on with that. That's normally not an issue. We'll go ahead and let's see, change our view here. And with that one being a big commercial plane, we're going to have to give it a little time before we let this guy take off.
Windward 4986 with information here, ready to start.
Windward 4986. Approved facing west.
Approved facing west. Windward 4986.
Southern 8369, contact departure.
Departure on 128.95. Delta 8369er. Good day.
Windward 5811. Wind is calm. Runway 10, clear for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Windward 5811. Juliana Tower. Black Fin 3158 on final 10.
Blackfin 3158. Radar contact. Continue approach. JetBlue 6065. Runway 10, line up and wait.
Roger. Black Fin 3158. Runway 10, line up and wait. JetBlue 6065.
Juliana ground. Windward 4986, ready to taxi.
Windward 4986. Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 10, via Alpha. Windward 4986.
Windward 5811. Turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180. Windward 5811.
Windward 5811. Contact departure. JetBlue 6065. Runway 10. Clear for immediate takeoff.
Departure on 128.95. Windward 5811. Good day.
Soar 1796. Runway 10. Line up and wait.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. JetBlue 6065.
All right, there goes JetBlue.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Saw 1796.
Blackfin 3158. Runway 10. Cleared to land.
Negative. You're in the air. Black Fin 3158.
Blackfin 3158. Runway 10. Cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Black Fin 3158.
All right, there goes JetBlue. They are out of here. We're still going to have to give it some time. Once again, we don't want them caught up in the jet wash. JetBlue 6065, contact departure.
Departure on 128.95. JetBlue 6065. Good day.
All right, let's go ahead and get this one out of here. I still want to give it a little more time. JetBlue's just about at 1,800. We'll give them to 2,000. Soar 1796, wind is calm, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Soar 1796.
United 7023, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. United 7023.
All right, I think we'll get these out of here, and I'm going to call it a live stream after that. I think we've been going for about 2 hours. Yep, roughly 2 hours. So I'm going to give my my throat, which is sore at the moment, a little bit of time to rest. It's that time of year, a little under the weather. Source 1796, turn right, heading 180.
Turn right, heading 180. Soar 1796.
Yeah, see, I think he would go right into the mountain if she would.
Blackfin 253 on final 10.
Yeah, they're going to go right into that mountain. Now they start to make the turn, but they're already into the mountain. United 7023, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Source 1796, contact departure. If you're still alive.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. United 7023.
Windward 4986, runway 10, line up behind next landing.
Departure on 128.95. Soar 1796. Good day.
Runway 10, line up behind next land aircraft. Windward 4986.
All right, well, this has definitely been a fun one. I think we're going to call it right here. I have definitely enjoyed playing this new airport. St. Maarten's. It's been a lot of fun. And thank you so much to the Tower Sim 3 community for checking out my videos and hanging out with me, and also for the creators of the sim. Thank you for all your hard work. But that is going to do it for this one. A special thank you to Trash Laser Guitarist for hanging out in the chat with me. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate the support, and glad I was able to take some time and do this one today. So until next time, I will catch you all in the next one. This is the Gen X Gamer saying, bye-bye now.